Okay, well, my encoder decided it wanted to overload now after playing V Rising for an hour and a half and having no issue. Hello, friends and gamers. It's Genshin time. Also, yes, there will be a V Rising video coming. Very excited about that. That's an unrelated thing. Spoiler alert, I love the game. Whoa, okay, it updated. All right, 6 has hit. The banners are, I think, changing as we speak in Genshin. We have the second half of 4.6. Arlecchino is dead, apparently. Arlecchino is dead. I thought that it changed already because I looked up the countdown timer and it said it had changed, but I think I accidentally might have looked at the Asia server timer because North American servers apparently are just now changing. So I don't know when that's gonna switch over. I haven't been online for the Switch like in ages. I think the last time I was online for the Switch was probably like 2 years ago during Kazuha's first banner. I have not done the Arataki thing yet. I say this in a Genshin video that is coming soon. But I've made a rule with myself that I can't do event content until I get more caught up with the Archon quest because I got really behind. So that's my new rule. So if we look at my quest menu, I have not touched the Iridescence Tour and I have 12 days for that. So, okay. But I am on Archon quest. I made it to Act 3. I look forward to doing that, maybe not today, but soon. So everything should be changed now. Yes, okay, it's updated. Wind Trace Seekers and Strategy is currently ongoing. There will be a Wind Trace video. I did say I was cutting myself off on events until I get more caught up with the Archon quest, but there will be a Wind Trace video that will be out probably not this week, but next week. Unsure, I need to pick a day to do that. And I want to pick a day to do that when more of the event has gone by because you can only get so many coins per day or something. I don't know. Does it say? Event rules. Or we can do the summary. So, what was it? Gygax of Mondstadt has been improving Wind Trace, adding all sorts of new design elements and renaming it Wind Trace. Seekers and Strategy. It feels a lot like Dead by Daylight now, I think. I think that was kind of the change up, because now you have to fix things as you're going along, and that's very Dead by Daylight coded. If I'm getting the, I think it's Dead by Daylight. Anyways, now he is also calling for volunteer test players. Take part to obtain Wind Trace coins and unlock different levels of rewards. Okay, fun. We're beta testing Seekers and Strategy Wind Trace. We're beta testing, apparently. Event rules: on each of the 6 days of the event after it has begun, the maximum number of Wind Trace coins you can collect is increased by 1,000. So I'm gonna give it probably a week and then we'll do Wind Trace just so I can get everything done in like one sitting. So it's like easier for me to do for a video kind of thing. You can earn Wind Trace coins in solo mode and match-made games alongside up to 2 friends. If you use the latter method, all the members of your party will be rebels. You'll be unable to obtain Wind Trace coins while playing together with 3 friends. Okay, so you can stack up, but it doesn't count. There's the Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness is still going for 12 days. It looks like everything goes for 12 days. So yeah, we have our test runs, which we'll get to in a second. We have our Sign of Story quest, Act 2 just dropped. I think we can do it. I don't think it's being blocked by anything. Yeah, I can unlock it right now if I want to. Okay. I am not going to do that right now, but I probably will do that very shortly. So we'll do that. I did do Act 1. Don't go looking for a video on the channel. It's not there. I didn't do a video for it. I get sidetracked so easily. Anyways, I need to turn my phone over to do this video, apparently. I was trying to get caught up with character story quests not recorded just because I was very behind on them. And as you can see, I am once again very behind. That's more related to Archon quest stuff, because you have to complete the Archon quest to do it. So I'm working on that. We're working on it. I'm currently doing Dihyas, so that's there. But we will do Sinos probably before. I don't know when I want to do Sinos because I'm very excited for Sinos story quest. I loved Act 1. I do remember that. I remember really liking, I don't remember why I particularly liked it, but I remember really liking it. So I'm very excited to do Act 2, especially because we get the new character. What was it? I think it was Sethos. He's in that. Like, it's gonna be a great time, but we'll get to that. I also miss the Sumeru characters because we've had a very heavy lack of Sumeru characters in things, so I miss them. But yeah, I think it's test run time. I really like Wanderer. In the last 6 months, I have become a Wanderer main. I love his gameplay so much. I cannot recommend pulling for him enough. Like, if you want to pull for Wanderer and you have any primos left over post Arlecchino, I would recommend it. I really would. his kit is so fun. He does big damage number, go boom boom, even at level 80. Like, I don't even have him maxed, and he does a good job. I do recommend him. We'll get to his trial in a second. Baizhu, I'm a little bit curious why they're deciding to run Baizhu now, because you would think that right now, if they were going to run a healer character or like any sort of support character, it would be a support character that would work well with Arlecchino. Everyone pulled for Arlecchino. If you don't believe me, look up the like number of people who pulled, because they have those stats available for the previous update. I want to say the numbers were like, and this is very vague, I don't entirely know, it was like 115,000 players pulled, or like that number doesn't sound like, these numbers don't sound correct, but it was like 115,000 players pulled for Arlecchino, whereas like 5,000 pulled for Linny. No shade to my man Linny, he tried his best, he did. But the numbers are insane. The numbers are actually insane. And I don't know if that's like the exact statistics, because it sounds very low considering the amount of people who play Genshin. I'm not entirely sure what those statistics mean, but a lot of people voted for Arlecchino. So I'm surprised that they're not running a support who could work well with Arlecchino. And I say that because I don't think Baizhu is going to work well with Arlecchino, because Arlecchino can't be healed. She heals herself. So I don't know why that was a thing. Not that I don't like Baizhu. I actually really like Baizhu. I know there's like a dedicated player base of players who really dislike Baizhu. I'm not one of them. I really like Baizhu, actually. I don't have him on my account, but I really like him. And the only reason why I don't have him is because I didn't have enough primos during his first run, and I have a really good healer, aka Kokomi. So we're fine there. I have one really good healer and I just run with it. But Wanderer, I really recommend pulling for Wanderer, especially if you're needing some extra damage, because I'll put him on as a sub DPS even. He works well like whenever I have like a hole in rotations, because he also does a crowd control. I love him. I love Wanderer. I love this little menace. Hack guy. I miss him. I love him. The 4-stars are honestly pretty good as well. Farazan's always a good crowd control, especially because she's running with Wanderer. Having the double animo is always pretty good. Layla's, I still think, a really good 4-star shielder, and she's so pretty. I love her. I love her so much. She's my sleepy girl. We're both sleepy girls. And then Beidou is Beidou. We always pull for Beidou. We love Beidou. Come on. So I actually think these banners are pretty good. And Baiju's still a good healer. I'm just curious why they're running him right now. So that being said, let's actually do our test runs, because I literally forgot. We'll do Baiju's first. I'm not going to do the 4-star ones right now, but I am going to go through the 5-star ones. Do we need to read the character descriptions? I don't really remember Baiju's kit entirely, so I'm going to actually read the character descriptions today. Baiju's elemental skill will pursue nearby opponents, dealing several instances of dendro damage before returning to him and restoring HP to all his party members. When his elemental burst is unleashed, Baizhu will enter the pulsing clarity state and periodically generate a short duration shield. This is why I think he's a good healer, just because he can heal and he has a shield mechanic. I think his kit's really good. I think he has a really good kit. I'm not going to pull personally because I know the drip marketed characters for 4.7 are way more up my alley. I want Chlorant. I want her. And I know I'm going to love Sethos, so I want my boy Sethos as well. So I'm actually not going to pull on this half because I'm fresh out of primos as well from Arlecchino. I was one of the people. I was one of the 115,000. I pulled. I won that 50-50. Actually, no, I was guaranteed. Never mind, I lied. I'm me when I lie. But back to Baizhu. When that shield's duration ends or it breaks, it will heal Baiju's own active character and unleash Spirit Vein attacks against nearby opponents. I think his kit is really good to this day. Like, literally, they don't even have a full team here. There's not even a full rotation. They just said, have at it, y'all. Have at it. Let Baizhu take it home. I also love a good Catalyst character. I don't think he is not a DPS though. I don't like, this is a team of supports. I think you're supposed to use Lisa as your DPS, but I don't know how that entirely works, especially because she gets disrupted. There's Baizhu. See, now we can do things when we have Lisa's ult down. And Lisa's not a support, but she is more of like, what's the word? Like a sub DPS. That's a good description. That's a good, that's the word. When you have Lisa's ult up, you can use Baizhu, I think, as like a DPS. And I love a healer that can also be a DPS. That's how I built my Kokomi, out of spite. It was out of spite. Don't get it twisted. It was out of spite. And even they say he has a short duration shield, but quite frankly, his shield lasts for like a while. The only thing is opponent targeting. He doesn't really want to target on this guy properly. But he's not supposed to be your DPS. He's supposed to be your healer. You're not supposed to run him as a DPS. Like, he comes in, he heals, he leaves. That's it. I would consider pulling on his rerun if I wasn't wanting to pull for Chlorinde in the next version. And I think that's kind of the unfortunate truth with these reruns. Wanderer, people will still pull for Wanderer. That's like, he's always going to have people pulling for him. It's Scarmish. People are always going to be pulling for him. But I think that's the unfortunate truth for both the first half of, not the first half, oh my god, the entire last patch, 4.5, everyone was saving for Arlecchino. Again, the second half of 4.6, everyone's going to now suffering from the Arlecchino banner and is now saving for the drip marketed 4.7 characters. I don't think that these banners are going to really get a ton of traffic on them. Wanderer probably will because he's a Wanderer. He will always get people pulling for him, but I don't think a ton of people are going to pull for Baizhu. I would. I actually would if I wasn't wanting Chlorinde as much as I do want Earth. So was it? Oh, I think Sidwin got drip marketed too. Okay, so yeah, no, all the new characters are coming. Like every single Fontaine and then an extra surprise Sumeru character that hasn't dropped yet is dropping in 4.7. I think it's only 2, but still. So like, unfortunate truth time. The reruns are not going to get as much traction as I think anyone would like. But it's fine. I'm actually happy it's reruns because I do need to save now at post Arlecchino. Like, this is a buffer period. So Wanderer's Kit. By unleashing his elemental skill, Wanderer will enter the wind-favored state and leap into the air. After unlocking the talent Jade-claimed Flower, when the Wanderer comes into contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro when leaping, he will obtain buffs according to the contacted element. His burst compresses the atmosphere into a vacuum that deals multiple instances of AoE animal damage. I feel like they could have given him a better description. Give my man Wanderer a better description. That was like nothing. But we have Bennett. We have Layla. Oh, they're putting okay. Yeah, no, this is actually a good team comp for him. But he goes crazy. Like, he goes crazy. I love him. But they did very much like, this team comp is insane. This team comp is insane. Like, they gave him a shield. Personally, how I've run him in the past is, instead of Layla shield, I use Toma shield because he's Pyro, he still works, and he can, I might, just my Toma, I really built out my Toma. And then I'll also run, usually Raiden. I'll run Raiden because Raiden can do Electro off field, just with how her more passive stuff works. And then, yes, also I'm in Nuvalet's office. This is just where we are right now. And then also I'll run with Kokomi, just because, again, Hydro off field. It works. I like this team comp. But that was a good team comp as well, I will say that. Don't look at my battle pass. I haven't been doing events. All in all, if you want one of these characters, I think they're both pretty good. The weapon banner is very niche. Like, I wouldn't go crazy with the weapon banner because it is a very niche weapon banner. Like, I think Wanderer's weapon works really well in a couple different characters, but Baiju's I think only really works on Baizhu. So be careful. Also, Rain Slasher is one of the 4 stars, and that's never a good sign. Favonius sword is on the other side. That's Favonius, right? Hold on, give me a second. Let me cook for a hot second. Favonius sword. Yeah, Favonius sword works on a lot of different characters, so that's probably a saving grace, but I can't really vouch for the Fontaine weapons, but they look sick as hell, so there's that. Yeah, can't get a thing. Cannot get a thing. I don't even have a single pull. That all went towards Arlecchino and her weapon. I did continuously joke that I was gonna spend money on her weapon banner. I never ended up doing it, I forgot. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but I think that's just the sad truth, is that I don't think these banners are gonna get a ton of pulls on them, but I think they're good banners, which is unfortunate. Like, I would pull on Baiju's, but even I would consider getting like a Wanderer con or something, but I can't do any pulls right now. I can do nothing. Everything went towards Arlecchino and her weapon. Like, I was pulling to the bitter end for the weapon, and then I forgot to continue. That's it for this patch though. Like, I think we might have another event starting soon. Can I go to version highlights? Will it tell me there? Will the preview page tell me our second half events? Oh no, this is second half. Okay, so there's the Wish. Wind Trace goes until May 27th. Oh, specially shaped Saurian Search. Also, I'm on the wrong side of the page, but that starts on the 22nd and goes until June 3rd. So June 3rd is going to be the end of the patch, it looks like. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. The Ito event isn't on here, but that's been running since part 1, so that makes sense. Okay, so we have one more event that hasn't been announced yet. That's chill. Let me grab my Primo Gems and end the video. All in all, I think if you want one of these characters, go for it. I think the events, because we have the Arataki whatever tour. This is, I say whatever, but this is such a cool event. I haven't, the horn, I do need to do this event, and I probably will at the very last second if I have to. Oh, my OBS just glitched out heavy. We need to be done. We need to be done before my OBS gives up on me. Okay. We have win traits. Like, there's a lot of fun stuff going on in this second half of this patch, but I don't think the banners are gonna get as much traction. This is a saving half. Like, it's not even a saving patch because Arlecchino, everyone was saving for Arlecchino. So now we wait for 4.6. No, this is 4.6. Oh my god, we wait for 4.7. That's it. That's the drill. That's gonna be it for this very short-ish patch video, I think. Yes. Events good. Banners also, I think, are good, but everyone's broke now. That is it for this video, though. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more, and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, because I meant to do that earlier, but then did not, because of V-Rising. I found a new hyperfixation, guys. It's fine. It's great. As always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. Good luck on your polls if you are polling on these banners, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!